there everyone, this is Tracey from Lavinia Stamps. Thank you for joining me for another demonstration today. We have our Elements inks here. This is graphite and we've got our A5 gel press. So I've got my brayer here, and all I'm going to do initially is transfer that colour onto the gel press. This is a good base colour for the Brushos that we're going to be flicking over the top. So I've got my Brushos here that I've just added a lot of water to, and then I'm going to add some yellow. So as you can see, I always tap off first because I want tiny little dots, and this is what gives us that lovely organic texture when we take a print. Purple. And we'll go with some of the Prussian blue. And then lastly, we're going to use some of the pink. Let's see what we've got. So we've got our white Multifarious card here. So I'm just going to place that over the top, smooth over. Wow. And there we have a fabulous background. And we're going to be using one of our fairies. This is Enchanted. So inking up in the Nocturne. And then placing that down around about there. Giving it a good press. It's always worth being a little bit more patient with silhouette stamps. It just takes time for the ink to absorb into the card. So next we're going to stamp some of our Chinese lanterns. This time I'm going to ink up in Twilight. And we'll pop the other one on the other side. I've got one of our masks here, one of our hill masks, and I'm just going to line that up on the bottom there, the snail and the flowers, and then using a stencil brush, and I'm going to use the Twilight keep going over the top until you've got that depth that you want. and then I'm going to go with what's left on my brush, just to make that line a little bit softer. Okay, so let's just add a little bit of water to the heads of the Chinese lanterns. It just makes it stand out a little bit more. Just pop in that water over the top. Just makes it stand out that much more again. I'm going to add some foliage coming down from the top now, so taking a few of our smaller stamps, let's add and this kind of stamp is great because you can make it as long or as small as you want. And let's go with the glamorous, add a little bit of pink. And then going back to twilight, I'm just going to put a little bit of foliage down at the bottom here. So we've got our lovely Posca pens here. So I'm just highlighting these lovely Chinese lanterns, just to make them stand out again. So I'm going to go back to the stencil brush and the twilight, and I'm just going to add a little bit of depth at the top. And if we add the depth around the edge of the card, it kind of pulls your eye into the centre. So just build the colour around the edge. Like so. And then lastly, we're going to just pop a little bit of glue along the bottom here. few little dots. And then we'll sprinkle some glitter over the top. We'll go with the vintage shimmer for that one. And there we go. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed today's demonstration and I hope it's inspired you to have a go yourselves. It's a really nice quick technique using the gel press and the Brushos.